Gold Squad TV. So let me just clear something up, man, for all these people that be hating on Nas for no apparent reason. Nas had a verse on the new Clips album that just came out. Shouts to Nasty Nas, shouts to Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, or No Malice, as it's be called now. The album's doing really good right now. It's featured guys like Kendrick Lamar and others, you know. And I've even had Pharrell's production on it, you know, for the most part. Rory and Mal, former Joe Budden podcast guys who have their own podcast now. Been hating, they've been what we call the whole Vengers for the longest. We all know Mal, other than being a Drake stan. We all know that Mal, brother, helped build Rockefeller with Jay-Z and Dame Dash. And we all know that Rory has a really close relationship with Jay-Z for whatever it's worth. Especially being at those brunches and stuff. So while Rory kind of half respects Nas, but not necessarily to the level that he loves Jay, Mal's always been a hater when it comes down to Nas. And he'll sit there and get all mad and deny it. I don't hate Nas. I don't hate Nas. Dude, man, you don't like Nas, bro. You stay sitting there saying that man's versus force is hilarious, considering you never wrote a rhyme in your life. Second of all, yeah, you have a right to be critical. You have a right to your opinion. Doesn't mean you're right. You've always been a Jay-Z stan, Duke. Neither of y'all are really capable of being unbiased in that situation. So y'all should really just sit down when it comes down to the Nas critique. Because if you're not going to give unbiased critique, and you just going to sit there and just be biased towards Jay-Z, which, in all for the record, had nothing to do with Jay, and him and Nas have been cool for years. Really had nothing to do with Jay. It was just the fact that you like to disrespect Nas and sit there and say things like his verse was forced. Your opinion is forced. And your integrity is compromised. Let that sink in, brothers. It's the reason why you're not on the Joe Budden podcast anymore. You got your own stuff and ain't nobody really paying attention. Gold Squad TV.